Welcome to the Danger Zone. This is RayReign here. I thought I'd start doing a little bit of YouTube. I'm going to do a voiceover of one of my games I played. This is versus ForGG. He is about 1,000 MMR higher than me. And I wanted to go through and explain my thought process. And just, give you what I'm thinking about in my games. I'm really striving to get better at this game. Very much so looking to hit 6K at one point, hopefully before Stormgate comes out. I'm really looking forward to playing Stormgate. And if I'd start off by getting my YouTube channel going. So let's get into it. We're on Data C. Spawn here in the top right. Now, generally, I like to do this Reaper wall here. Sometimes I do it, sometimes I don't. The benefits are you only have to worry about one spot where the Reaper comes through, and that would be your natural, instead of having to worry about two. There's a build of Reapers and Hellions that come pretty early on that a lot of turns are doing. Usually it'll be 2 Reapers and a Hellion, or it'll be 3 Reapers, 2 Hellions. These can be very difficult to deal with if you're not prepared with. So making the wall definitely helps that. So just kind of doing a standard build. 20 Nexus, 20 Cyber, and you can kind of see my aura operations here, how I like to keep things clean. Stacking probes is pretty important at my level. Helps you give your build a little bit more oomph to it. Make it a little bit more clean. So, go gas before pylon here. Really need gas to get my tech. Lately I've been doing a ton of Twilight openers. But this game I decided to go Stargate. Since, I don't know. I just kind of did it off the whim. Sometimes you just feel like doing a build, and this game I just felt like doing Stargate. It's a little bit inspired by Hero, and one of his games I saw recently, the Red Cross Cup versus I don't remember the term, but kind of remember that game, and I wanted to try some Phoenix today. So here's the first Reaper. Shoo it away with my Adept. I don't believe the Reaper can see my Stargate. Definitely not. When it jumps up that cliff. I get the battery here. Like I said, the Reaper Hellion pushes are very common. So getting a battery from the natural helps a lot versus it. I go 3 Adepts here and Phoenix. Phoenix is really good for denying drops, Widowmine drops. Later in the game, you'll see me just preventing Doom drops. And here's that Hellion push that I was talking about. I think it's important to micro this as best you can. Try to prevent probe losses. As you can see here, he actually gets a pretty good trade. I would say this was pretty worth from him. Definitely something I gotta get better at is just kind of my micro in general. I think I could have microed a lot better there. Shading onto the actual units instead of having it stop my natural. Target firing, I think target firing the Reapers over the Hellions is a lot better, because you can kill them in 3 shots compared to killing the Hellion, and it's either 4 or 5, I'm not sure. But I grabbed double gas and then a robo. I want to go heavy gas early because I'm going mass Phoenix. So I come over here, I scout. If you also hear double voices of me, I think it's because obviously I'm recording over it. I generally try, I'm not too good about talking in my games. It's one thing I will get better at. But as you can see here, it's 3 racks factory, so this is a very, very aggressive push. This push is very scary. Definitely can lose you the games because you'll have a lot of tanks, a lot of marines. And you can see he's upgrading a stem pack and combat shields right now. So it's going to be a stem timing with tanks. So I'm just probing up. Yeah, I'm going to stay on 2 base for a little bit here. Just to get these tech units out. I'll be going Robo before 3rd base. I'm making Immortals because Immortals are very good versus tank pushes. I'm going to use Phoenixes to either pick up the tanks or the Immortals to kill the tanks. And the biggest threat is kind of the Marines. So I'm prepping for the push, and I'm hoping to delay him a little bit by doing this kind of depth shade here. Doesn't end up getting too much damage, but I do get a pick off of like some reinforcements of the Marines. And if you think of like ZVT, Phoenixes are kind of like mutas, and if you can pick off reinforcements, little units here or there, it makes stopping this push a lot easier. So right now I'm trying to assess the situation. How do I engage this? I'm like, can I get a marine? Nah, definitely not. So, key is patience. I'm just gonna wait here for Colossus to come out, and then I'm gonna think about engaging. Because right now, he's not pushing me. He's just camping me to prevent my 3rd. Because I don't have a 3rd. So, he knows that he can't really get damage done, I guess. So, he's just gonna wait me out, starve me out. So I realize this. Go into this engage. And again, I think I was a little bit more diligent with my Phoenixes. I could have got a lot more there. Chased him down and got some more Marines. He got a little bit too many Marines away from that push, so again, that's kind of putting him in the lead. So we're just going to continue Colossus Phoenix production. You saw I got Twilight Forge early on, and I think it's an important thing to note, like, in a lot of your matchups, if I could give advice, knowing the state of the game you're in and continuing on with your game plan, even if it's messed up, is important. So for instance, like, yeah, I'm not getting my 3rd as early as I would like to, but I'm still continuing on upgrading tech. I'm grabbing my Twilight, grabbing my Forge, you know, putting my gateways down still, because even though my 3rd's late, I still have to continue on with production and army, otherwise I'm gonna have no chance. Because if I take my 3rd, and then, like, say if you're just copying a build order, like, take your 3rd, throw down the Twilight Forge, like, it's not gonna work out. Your Twilight Forge is gonna be too late, right? So it's a nice thing. So I see his 4th here. And as you can tell, like, I have all this map vision. After I took my 3rd, I aggressively took control of the map. I need to know where he's at on the map, and I need to know how many bases he's on. And I get the scouting information. So, even with all this map control, I still didn't see this drop in my main. But most important thing is prevent probe losses. So you see, like, my first reaction was to pull away my probes. Because if my probes live, I'm still in a good spot. So that's a very good trade for me. And in this matchup, it's all about trades. You need to trade more efficiently than your opponent, and you'll eventually win. So that's kind of my game plan. So, we picked off one drop. We see another drop coming. Still don't have a fourth yet because, I mean, I'll be honest, I'm not probing as well as I should be. I just can't afford it. But I'm being hyper vigilant about not taking damage. So as long as my army gets bigger and bigger, having less probes isn't a bad thing, because that means my army value will be way higher than his army value, because he'll have more supply and workers than he has army. So this is a good pick off too. Catching 4 mines and a few marines is very huge. So I know the state of the game I'm in. I'm looking to push here. I've gotten really good trades, and I think I have a chance to trade with his army and see what I can get done by denying his 4th. Or, sorry, his 5th. So he sends his army up, gives me an opportunity to snipe his Nexus. There's command center around me. So I see a big wave on the bottom side of the map coming at me. So I'm preparing for that with my reinforcements. I am willing to give up this base because I know I just killed 2 of his bases. And now he's attacking my 3rd. Using the overcharge to heal up my Nexus. Hopefully we can save it. Losing Nexus supply blocks me. Unable to save the Nexus. Losing a disruptor here. Some good damage from him. Pick up the Marines first so my Phoenixes don't die. Let my army deal with the Marauders so I can take care of the medvacs. You can limit the medvacs, like how many medvacs the Terran has. It's super helpful. It makes his army, when he stems, much more impactful. Because he just can't heal as much. So, basically we're both kind of in the same state, right? Like, both not mining, and we're both trying to take our expands. I have killed pretty much all of his army, and I lost very little. I maybe lost like a Phoenix or 2, and then like a Disruptor and like a handful of Zealots. So my army value should be really good here going into this engage. So now the Disruptor. Big connection there. Pick up the mines with the Phoenix. Keep the reinforcements coming. Keep the gravy train going. Let's go, dude! Let's fucking go! And there we have it. The W. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. So I kind of go over this game a little bit in the replay, so we can see here. I'll let myself talk. Fuck yeah. Very excited about this win because he is a very good player and higher MMR than me. So, whew. This guy is 6.1k MMR, I think. I am 5.2. Okay, I am a struggling Protoss versus Terran, especially. I beat ForGG. And I beat him with Phoenix Colossus too, which is really good because I normally do Blink and yeah. more. Should have picked up a lot more. Kinda got lucky. Damn, dude, I look like a fucking... I played so well this game. Look at my map vision, man. Look at this. I think the only thing I can criticize about myself is that you'd be taking a fourth. That's the biggest thing. I'm also down hella supply. I'm like way behind. Yeah, it's just because I don't probe this third very well, that's why. I'm just not probing. I was just very hyper-focused on like controlling my army, controlling the map, and not taking damage. And like, you could also say like my army quality is like way better than his, right? Like he only has Marine Marauder Mine, right? And I have Colossus Phoenix. Like Colossus beat Widow Mine pretty handily. But it gets really close when he goes Ghost though. Yeah, my fourth is just super late this game. Like, I handled this base trade pretty well, I think. Just had some miscontrol there. Nice. Game's pretty even at this point. He's got a really good army. That right there is money. 19 kills. That was very good. Why don't you have a YouTube? I just haven't done it. Protoss Simba. Yeah, okay. I think this is more him playing strategically way worse than me. Like, he pretty much just killed himself, and I just capitalized off it. Like, none of his drops got any damage done. He never traded any amount of his army for mine until that last fight. Plus 52. Nice. But yeah, I don't know.